Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode. Oh, actually, the first episode of Talking Trends for January the 2nd.
Is it the second?
I don't know. 2019.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
Well done.
Oh,
the best guess of 2019.
Man, that was like pulling teeth.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Thank you guys for tuning in again. Much love to you. If you don't know, now you know. My name is TK. This is my man Tony. And we find interesting news articles from across the globe. We bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be watching or listening to this show.
We do that.
We do that.
Yeah.
And unlike a lot of podcasts out there, ladies and gentlemen, this is done live. So everybody in the chat, we want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on today's stories. What those stories may be,
We don't know.
we don't know.
You give us some stories, will you?
Okay.
Because we got nothing.
Big rest in peace shouts out to one Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yep. If you guys don't know, if you're a wrestling fan, you know.
You know.
Back in the WWF days, now
Yeah.
WWE days. Yeah. Color man, commentary, interviewer man.
Yeah. Iconic moments with this guy.
Dude.
Lots of iconic interviews with him.
I grew up watching wrestling. I grew up watching Mean Gene.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in some predicament.
Oh, I know. Interesting. Anything with the Macho Man, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Ultimate Warrior.
All that, right?
Search it, man.
All that, man. So, yeah, it's a shame. You thought he was already dead.
He fell into that
You're like, I
category.
thought he's already dead.
Yeah, he fell. Unfortunately for me, he fell into that category of stars that you already think have already passed.
I think you're right. I had a feeling he was already
I thought he
gone.
died. I thought he died.
Minneapolis based.
Yeah.
Back in the 1970s is when he got involved. So, interview and announcer in 1984 for the WWF back then. And yeah, ran there for, oh my God, he was there for forever.
Yeah, what it seemed like.
So long, man. He's done so many iconic moments with the WWF.
Yeah.
Sad to see him go at the age of 76, right?
Yeah.
So,
But he had a good life. I would
good
assume.
run. He's lived a full life.
Yeah.
And he still looked pretty decent.
He still looked like the Mean Gene from yesterday.
I wouldn't mess with Mean Gene.
No.
His name is Mean. He'll mess you up. And he
Yeah.
probably knows a few moves now.
Oh, I would hope so.
Oh, he'll put you in a sleeper hold, man.
So big rest in peace. Shouts out to
Shouts out.
one Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yes.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, continuing on with the subject matter of our show. On New Year's Eve, a couple guys decided to steal $500,000 worth of tequila.
Yum.
Staying with the topic of stealing, a man
Yeah.
decided it was a good idea to steal a bicycle from a police station.
Yeah.
Ever get in a heated argument?
Yeah, from time to time.
Every now and then.
I'm pretty cool most of the time.
Yeah. Has that ever escalated to biting another man's ear off?
Not that I can remember.
Well, in this case, pictured here, this guy did such that. Took a chunk right out of a man's ear.
And it wasn't Mike Tyson.
No, finally. And he made it to 2019. I can't believe you still got a hard on for this guy.
I'm taking him down, buddy.
Jacob Hoggard.
Whatever his last name.
Whatever, who cares? Apparently got married.
Former frontman of Headley. Apparently, he found one that would tie the knot. I don't know. This sounds like a big publicity stunt.
It seems something, man. I don't know.
He looks a little awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, before we hop into today's show, guys, how's your day going? How was your weekend? How was your New Year's Eve? Did you do anything? Did you go out? Did you chill in?
Yeah.
What did you do, sir?
Oh, you know what I be doing.
This is
I
true.
came to see you.
Yes, you did.
Which was fun.
Yep.
You had an event at the Palace,
AKA Halifax Sports.
a.k.a. a little throwback.
Yeah.
It was a good night there.
It was a really good night.
I was impressed. If you guys didn't get down there, if they continue to do events, it would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the Palace, like I said, 2012, 2013, hasn't really been a nightclub. It's been a sports bar.
Yep.
They decided to, listen, clear the tables. Let's get some music going.
Yeah.
And let's reopen that sucker for one night only. And it was good.
It was really good.
Not that I should be shocked, but I was like,
I wasn't shocked.
you were unsure what it was going to be.
I just was unsure. I think with a lot of people out there who saw the event, they were like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Because this is a sports bar.
Yeah.
It's not the Palace anymore.
No.
But
No.
they took out the chairs. They made it look really nice. It was really busy, but it wasn't overly busy where, you're shoulder to shoulder with people. You're still able to move around, still able to get a drink, but there's a lot of people there.
Which is rare for New Year's Eve downtown because
Yeah.
usually it's sardines.
Exactly.
But man, it was nice. I mean, it's big. It's a big place.
Yeah.
Probably what, 300 people maybe in the joint?
At least, yeah, probably a bit over 300 people at least.
It's a good time.
It was a good time, man.
Man, they did it right.
And you know what? Also, interesting because it was a Monday for New Year's Eve.
Right, right.
And I know a lot of people, once the 12 o'clock hit, a lot of people started piecing out.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Around like 2:30. Yeah.
It
was drying out.
Yeah. Well, the big thing is cabs.
This is true.
Like I was reading online, people were posting, listen, basically around 2 o'clock, cabs, the company stopped answering phones. You couldn't call. They weren't answering the phone because it was just like, forget it. I can't call a cab. Come pick me up from here. My name is this.
Yeah,
and
catch
they
me
roll up
outside
20
of,
people out.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them for that.
Right.
But it just goes back to the whole transportation thing that we have here, of course.
Huge
But,
issue.
you know, that's it was a good night, man. I hope they do more like that.
Me too.
I thought it was pretty good.
I believe, from what I was told, they will. So watch out. It's a secret between me and you and you.
And a few other people
out there.
Anyways.
Yeah. And
But that's a good night.
You're back on the workout thing too?
Today, if you saw my post, I had to tag you in there.
I like
it.
it.
I want you to come along for the journey.
Now you've held me accountable.
Insanity, we're going for it again.
I like it. Or do we do the 60 days or do we just do a 30-day pump?
I was planning on doing the 60.
Okay, let's do 60.
Because
Cool.
I think
There we go.
after
Done.
the holidays,
Okay. Yeah,
we need to whip our asses back.
I agree wholesomely.
The holidays were I went a little off track. Food wise,
Just everything.
wasn't pretty.
No.
But I'm back.
Yeah.
You're back.
I'm back.
And we're back. So now we can, we'll roll into the new year together.
Exactly.
Hand in hand.
Yep.
In better shape. Because whether you think of it or not, listen, beach season is coming, people.
It's going to be there before you know it.
So you better start right now.
Yeah.
And get your ass to the gym.
Yes.
Join
or
us.
just eat better too.
Well, that too, for sure. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
We digress.
And we digressed. Allow us to stop wasting your time and hop into today's show.
Yeah.
Up first, ladies and gentlemen, again, great, interesting situation for these men from Florida.
I like these guys.
So Florida men, 4 of them, have been arrested for stealing over $500,000 of tequila on New Year's Eve.
Nice.
4 men, of course, were arrested on early Monday morning. Couldn't even celebrate. Early Monday morning. Couldn't even make it to midnight.
Damn.
Accused of stealing more than $500,000 worth of Patron tequila in Tampa, Florida. Deputies say they found 4 men taking cases of Patron tequila from a stolen semi-trailer after a driver found it was missing after following a stop for dinner in Tampa. Imagine going to get something to eat. You're a truck driver.
Working hard.
Long hours. Just want to relax, put your feet up. Have a meal, talk to a waitress perhaps.
Yeah, get a little dinner and, take a few minutes for yourself.
Then you come back out only to find that your truck is gone.
Your shit's gone. And they took the good stuff. Patron, not bad.
So the men had allegedly transferred 20 cases of tequila into a box truck registered to them before deputies found them. There were approximately 966 cases of tequila with a retail value of $507,000.
Hello.
All 4 men, of course, were charged with resisting an officer without violence. Is that really considered resisting if you're just like...
How do you resist without violence?
I don't know.
No, I don't want to go with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Grand theft, burglary, and unoccupied conveyance.
I don't know what those last couple.
I have no idea what that meant. So, anyways.
Well, that's a hell of a party.
Not too bad.
If you need that much tequila, I mean, you'd be throwing a rager.
To me, that's tequila for a couple of lifetimes for me. Well,
you don't really drink tequila.
No, but 966 boxes? Was it
Dude.
966?
Obviously, with the purpose and intent to resell, I would imagine.
For sure.
You ain't trying to drink that much tequila?
I would be one of their first customers, though.
Yeah, well,
So,
I mean,
yeah, sorry.
we didn't do it.
Yeah.
If you're going to go for it, I always say if you're going to get caught for something, get caught for something big.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Go all in.
Just do it.
Which these guys did. So almost my hat goes off to you.
Yeah, well, yeah. We don't condone criminal activity.
But listen, there was no violence. Nobody got hurt.
They did resist. They friendly resisted. How did they put that?
Resisting an officer without violence.
That's great. I love that. I don't even know what that is.
I'm not sure. It's a little contradiction.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well,
speaking of police.
Speaking of getting busted.
Who ever thought it would be a great idea to steal a bike in the first place?
Period.
Let alone stealing a bike from a police station.
That better be a pretty damn nice bike, number one, to start. Better be worth what you're about to do.
A bicycle.
You know,
So
some
talk
places are
about
expensive, though.
not going all in.
Yeah, this is the one you don't want to get caught for because you're a moron. Oregon man has been arrested for trying to steal a bike that was chained up outside the police station. I don't know. What do you think? There was no police? Like, no police in the area? You're at a police station, brother. Surveillance cameras captured a 26-year-old man named Adam cutting the lock off the bike with a pair of bolt cutters on December 27th outside the Gladstone Police Department. Police said 2 officers were inside watching the security cameras.
Oh, God.
When Adam approached wearing a mask.
He can't even argue that the bike may be his. That's what I would say. I'd be like, hey, I lost the key.
I'm looking for the key.
But they're like, well, why are you wearing a mask
I
then?
mean, yeah, the mask throws the whole thing off, bro. It gives it away.
Yeah.
He could be soon removing the bolt cutters from a plastic bag before cutting the lock. He was confronted by one officer who was armed with a taser. Within seconds, Adam surrendered, was quickly handcuffed and arrested. Quote, it's dumb, you know, Gladstone police said. No shit. I have not actually seen something as blatant because the officers were inside watching the video as he's doing it.
Amazing.
The camera that you see is actually in our office. So they're sitting in the office just watching the whole thing, like it's TV.
The picture right here, I'm assuming this is it. The bike rack is literally right next door.
Right.
You see the Gladstone police sign right there. And
I would guarantee that camera is not hidden either.
oh,
It's
right-
probably
right
so
there.
big
Yeah.
and just looking. Oh, come on, buddy.
Oh, man.
Quote, people stealing bikes isn't rare. It's just where he did it. And at the time he got caught everyone off guard, made us kind of chuckle a little bit. I mean, I'd be back there laughing. It's
I'm
true.
like, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, we'll give him a minute.
Look at this idiot.
Yeah.
So criminal mischief and felon possession. He was charged with theft, obviously. Criminal mischief and possession of a weapon. So,
Right.
You know what? If you're going to steal something, like I said, go all in.
Yeah.
You got to have a little bit. Just a little bit, please. We can see a lot of dumb criminals on this show.
Yes.
A lot of them. Tons of them. No shortage of them. The criminals aren't they're not the cream of the crop, the sharpest knife in the drawer, as they say.
I can't wait for what 2019 has in store, in fact.
I can only imagine. With the bad moms that we had last year, I can only wait to see how many shitty criminals. But listen, guys, if you're going to steal something, try not to do it at a police station.
Plan appropriately.
This guy's 26, if you were 6 years old, you probably knew that.
Again, I think in this situation, if you were to steal a bike from the police station,
Yeah.
go in with 100% confidence,
Yeah.
without the mask,
No mask.
go in with the bolt cutters, not in a plastic bag,
Yeah.
and if they approach you, just be like, listen, this is my bike,
Yeah.
I lost the keys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to do that, but hypothetically,
As he lays the crime down for you step by step, how to do it.
if you were to, you at least have
That's the
some
way to
sort
do
of, you have some sort of excuse.
The problem is once they search you,
Yeah.
you got a problem with the bolt cutters.
Yeah, it's true.
What are those for, sir?
Well, I mean, you lost the key, so you're just like, I need to get my bike. Yeah,
Yeah. That would work.
that's what I mean.
Well,
You can't argue it
he could have.
unless the bike is registered to some sort of person at the police station and they check
Right.
serial numbers.
Right.
Then you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but why? At the same time, why the mask? You got to get rid of the mask.
Exactly.
If they catch
unless
you with the
if
mask.
unless if it's cold out.
Well, it didn't look that cold.
No.
According to that picture.
No.
I mean, it doesn't look that cold.
No.
But yeah, you're right. Anyway, you know who's also right? You people have joined us today. We appreciate that today on this
Yeah,
January 2nd. Shouts out for the roll call. Chuck Berry's in the house. Kim's in the house. Jonathan Q is in the house. Becca Jillian's in the house. Joe shouts out Buckington.
Joe.
Yeah. Mars in the house. Christina's in the house. Jeanette, Carrie, and all the way from Miami, Eddie. DJ Scorpio.
Yeah.
Shouts out, my man. Shouts out.
Thank you.
And welcome.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends.
Much love.
The first episode of 2019 of Playing More. Also, we'll be doing the show, I believe, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
We're going to try that out.
We're going to try that out for a little bit.
We
So
want to make sure we have time to upload it.
upload it, do
All the
everything.
platforms.
And we have a lot going on in between the show. So it's kind of hard to do Monday to Friday.
So starting today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days. You don't want to see us more than 3
I
days.
know.
Trust me.
Listen.
It ain't pretty.
No.
Doesn't get any better.
No.
But it'll get worse.
Yes.
So, well, yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So we'll be back Friday.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Be good.
you'll love it. We'll have more energy.
Exactly. Have a
And-
little bit more to talk about.
Yeah, we'll have more to talk about.
And also, if you haven't liked the Talking Trends page, go over to Facebook and hit it and like it.
Do that.
And find us on iTunes.
Yeah.
Like the podcast.
Yeah.
And also, shouts out to my Boston Bruins the other day.
Oh.
They were
Big win?
They were in the Winter Classic
Okay.
against the Chicago Blackhawks.
Oh.
It was a good game in front of, I think, 70,000
Holy.
people.
Really?
It was the second largest Winter Classic. Just the first one, I can't remember who was playing it, but there was 105,000. That takes the record.
105,000.
Yeah. It was in the Notre Dame Stadium. Anyway, 70,000. It just looked insane.
That's like a soccer game, like down like Mexico.
Insane, yeah, insanity. Showing up for the old Boston Bruins in Chicago. It was a good game. It was a lot of back and forth. Chicago scored, then Boston scored. Chicago scored, then Boston scored.
Nice.
And then Boston scored, and then Boston scored. But it literally was to the last period. It wasn't a blowout. It was 4-2.
Those are the good games.
It was good, man. It was the teams. They were clearly feeding off the energy in the place. They were playing really well.
That's good.
Shouts out to again Chicago Blackhawks for playing a good game. Well, you know,
not good enough
when the bees roll in.
Not good enough.
Sorry, but yeah, it was good. It was a good game.
Oh, shouts out to Bo also who has joined us. Yeah, that's a good game. That's the kind of game you want, especially with a crowd like that.
Yeah,
that's great.
You don't want to blow out. It's like 7-0 in the first period.
Well, you don't want to be like Canada and Finland. The first game they met.
God, was that 14?
14.
Oh, boy.
They play today, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I think Canada was in. This was an elimination kind of thing. They were playing. I think Finland. No, not Finland. They were playing Iceland.
Okay.
Who beat them in the preliminary games, I guess.
Okay.
So if you lose, I think they were going to be out because they lost the first one, or not the first one, but they lost the second one against Russia.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. 14-0 though. You know, man, you might as well just not play. Just give up.
That's
like we could probably at least score one.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I could.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
Rounding up the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen, pictured here. This is man taking a little page from Mike Tyson's book.
Yeah.
Bites a large chunk of another person's ear after a hot tub argument about conspiracy theories. Just picturing like these two men in their bathing suits, dripping wet, arguing about UFOs.
High as hell. Drunk as a skunk. You just know. Like, no one has that conversation. I'm sorry.
Vaccinating their kids, seeing if the non-vaxxers out there.
Oh, God.
Anyway, so a California man took a page, of course, out of Mike Tyson's fighting playbook Tuesday by biting a large chunk out of another man's ear. Brian David Boyack, 43, was charged Tuesday after he turned himself in the following bizarre altercation. The man and the other man had been talking in a hot tub, but the temperature soared when the conversation turned into a large corporations and conspiracy theories. Oh, boy.
Yep.
The men allegedly got into an extremely heated argument that led to the victim locking Boyack out of the house. Boyack then began hitting the front of the house with patio furniture until the man came out and told him to stop.
That's great.
Then Boyack allegedly attacked the man, held him to the ground, bit off a large chunk of his ear before fleeing the scene in his truck.
Yep.
So the man ended up in the hospital where he detailed the attack to detectives. The status of his ear injury is not immediately clear.
Right. Okay.
Anyways,
there we go.
You like that? Okay.
You're talking my bad puns. Come on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Boyack, of course, faces charges of mayhem, domestic violence in the presence of a child, and criminal mischief. And, of course, rounding off the slew of charges, intoxication.
No.
Really?
Well, you know, start throwing patio furniture at a house.
Florida man meet California man.
Is that our first
Yeah,
Florida?
Yeah, Florida. That was the four guys from Florida who stole the tequila.
Yeah, we got all full Florida here.
And then California. So Florida meet California man.
Shouts out.
It's just kind of like a Walking Dead situation. Just want to gnaw on another person.
It seems a bit. Yeah, it's got that nuance to it. Yes.
Are you into biting?
Well, I don't want to get into that right now. You know my style. I like it wild.
Can you see yourself ever biting a person's like earlobe or a chunk of their skin off or bite like a finger?
Dude, that seems like beyond. I mean, Carrie says, yeah, probably on bath salts. I think, yeah, that was like the last incident where people like gnaw, like actually gnaw. I don't know, man. I could never see myself doing that.
No.
But I'm not You? You're disgusting.
No.
You
I'm
are
not
wild.
I'm not
you thought I was wild.
I'm not a biter, guys.
What are you?
We'll give a little nipple every now and then.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This is disgusting.
No,
We're not.
it's
No.
What?
We're going to be clean 2019.
Son of a gun.
Okay? We're just going to
Fine.
keep it clean.
Be that way.
Speaking of dirty, disgusting men,
Yeah.
Jacob Hoggard.
Not us.
Back in the news.
Hey, your boy.
Your boy.
And not my boy.
Oh.
Yeah, former lead singer of the band Headley, Canadian band, as you guys know. It all went down.
Oh, by the way, this is a picture of him when he got charged with a bunch of things. But
yeah, this is the mugshot. This is not.
Continue on. I'm not gonna give him the wedding picture. You don't get that around here, sir.
Yeah, well, even the wedding picture looks super odd.
It does. It looks very awkward.
But yeah, it looks weird. Anyway, Jacob Hobart is looking to spend the rest of this year, at least. Hopefully, he makes it through the year as a married man. Headley frontman tied the knot with Canadian actress Rebecca Hazelton in Vancouver on New Year's Eve. That's the night to do it. Wedding was reportedly a private affair, no shit, and seemed to have taken place inside or around the Vancouver Art Gallery, whatever that means. Okay. So whether this really happened or not. Hoggard, 34 years old, was born just outside Vancouver. That's where he's from. New wife, 28 years old.
Very older than what he's accustomed to.
Much older than what he's accustomed to. That's a senior citizen.
At least by 12, 14 years.
I'm surprised. He likes older women now.
Yeah, clearly.
She was born in the
He likes adults all of a sudden.
Now you're on the right track, buddy.
Yes, that's how it should have been done in the first place, my friend.
So anyway, his claim to fame lately, the Headley frontman remains far from the public eye since he was accused multiple times of sexual assault. Hoggard is due in court July 11th and 12th after being charged with 1 count of sexual interference and 2 counts of sexual assault causing bodily harm. He was arrested in Toronto over the summer, charged with charges relating to 3 separate incidences involving a woman and a girl under the age of 16 years old, people. So
there it is.
I don't know, man. This marriage seems a little bit out of nowhere.
Here's my thing. That too seems very out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Also, you would think you would want to keep a low profile because as soon as any of this is, let's say you get married, and like in this case,
right, it's
not going to be just about the marriage. They're going to be like, oh yeah, you might remember he's on these assault charges for trying to be inappropriate with some very young ladies, girls,
children.
Yeah,
really, under the age of 16.
Yeah,
you're a kid. I mean, you're a teenager technically, but I mean, I don't know. You're right. Probably laying low. I mean, I'm pretty fucking sure this is what their advice was. Listen, Jacob, lay the hell low. You're going to be in court this summer. You might not want to do anything in the public. Just
like,
lay low.
Hold
relationships don't get involved.
Hold my beer. I'm going to get married New Year's Eve.
Hold this for a second.
Hold on. Hold this beer for a moment. I'm going to go get married on a popular day. And I don't, again, who leaks this information or who, maybe a person like yourself is still interested in this man and see what he's up to.
Motive? I don't know what the motive is, man. Here's the problem.
He found love.
No, he didn't. Okay. Because this happened over the summer where he had all these charges. Yeah. You don't know anything about this marriage of this girl. They never mentioned his girlfriend or his fiance. That means it happened within literally the last 5 months. So now you met a girl, you fall in love, and now you just got married in 5 months?
He's like, hey, not having sex with young kids anymore. Hey, look at her. Look at her. She's 28.
She's not even real.
Guys, I'm not guilty, right?
First of all, she's an actress.
This is true, too.
This could be the biggest part she's ever been playing, brother. She's an actress. Gave it away right there. That was a big mistake on you. You should have made her like an engineer or something. Something believable. I don't believe this for a second. And Carrie doesn't believe it either. She says, well, that's precious. He can be happily married before he goes to jail. He's trying to look better for court.
Exactly. That's all I see. Because who cares if this guy gets married? Like, who cares?
Dude.
But this is why. Because he's trying to uphold some sort of wholesome image. Sorry, sir. You've already soiled your image.
Yeah, and he has his PR person, if he has one, because everyone else quit on him, probably said, listen, this might be a good move. Or his lawyer.
And, like, why would you release these wedding pictures to the I just don't. It makes no sense. Anyway, this is so stupid.
Anyway.
So stupid.
We'll be following up with it in the summertime.
I'm sure you will. Tony with his heart on was shaking. Yes, we will probably will though.
Oh, we
Because
will.
I hope if there's any justice for 2019,
There's
he should be going to jail.
yeah. Well,
Please.
3 charges. One with an under 16-year-old. I would, buddy, if he doesn't get charged for something, listen, convicted of something,
I don't know, man.
we got a major problem in the
Yeah,
system.
we got to do a rehaul.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Well, after the show, I'm gonna get something to eat because
Yummy.
my tummy's grumbling.
Yeah,
It's a yummy tummy.
yummy tummy,
Yeah. Let's give you
and a
little-
very musical tummy.
Yes. Yeah.
bongo,
I'm
bongo
going
boy.
I'm going on tour with this bad boy.
Nice. You
Yeah.
can go on with Jacob because he's got nothing going on. You're good to go.
Jesus. So after the show, gonna get something to eat. Gonna let that food settle. Go for my run.
Nice.
Then, of course, do the insanity since you've reactivated the challenge.
Yeah.
So 60 days starting tonight,
And I started on the day,
the Wednesday.
the Wednesday,
Okay,
so I
I'll-
can
Right. So I'll follow the same program.
get it on, buddy.
And then 60 days, we're going to do Talking Trends naked. I'm just kidding.
And our viewers all
Yeah.
just left.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
We went to 0 very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. You get on it tonight. Good to go.
Yeah. And that's about it for my evening plans. Going to do a couple things on a couple websites.
Good.
Good websites, guys. Jesus Christ is business related.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, likely story.
Yeah. And yeah. And hopefully put out a new mix by tomorrow.
Mix it up, baby.
Yeah.
Good.
And yourself?
I'm going to recover because I did Insanity already.
It's true.
I'm already feeling very tired.
I'm scared.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to do a little dinner thing and then chill out for the night. And then, I'm going to take it easy.
I like it.
I'm going to take it easy. It's cold outside.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I don't want to go.
That's okay.
Here we go. That should be a Jacob song right there. He should remix that one and put that song out. Because, Jacob, you would sell 0 copies, my man. Or would you? Anyway, I'm going to chill. Baby, it's cold outside.
You
I'm
want to get rid of that on the radio, and you're going to let this guy post some wedding photos.
Right?
Shame on you. All right? Anyways.
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill, stay inside where it's warm. But we'll be back Friday.
Yes.
Because now we're doing, if you guys
We'll
weren't
change
here
this
earlier-
up. We'll change all that up in the
Yeah,
background.
we got to do just something there.
Yeah, we'll just do.
Well, we can keep these two. We'll put a sticker that says Wednesday in the middle.
Yeah, right there.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, guys,
Yeah.
that's the new schedule so we can keep up with all the uploads and everything that's going on in our lives.
Yes.
That means we'll be back Friday,
And we'd love to see you there.
and we'd love to see you guys back. So come on back. Be safe tonight. We love y'all.
We out.
Peace.